Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 52 of the group Iron Man. I'm in a little bit of a rush because I got to get to this guy kind of quickly, but once we are here, we should have it. And we light it. The Inferno ads unlocked. Light all 14 beacons, which I don't know if that was an achievement for any of the diaries, but I do know that we needed those gloves for our archaeology relic. So if I talk to him about my rewards from the beacons, I should get, the flame gloves too, and the Inferno ads. So the Inferno ads itself, I know, has challenges attached to it. So I'm glad I went for the whole thing, and I don't ever have to do it again, I believe. But also a nice 5% XP boost into firemaking will be very nice. Activate this seed, which should just light it up. Encase the seed in your hands. There it is, the seed of Charyu tree. Let's head over to the obelisk and let's turn this thing in. Boom. So we're still at the level 91 dig spot that we held off on last episode. However, we still need one relic prior to. I'm not going to go for it right now. I've made that decision because, of course, where is it? It might be down here somewhere. The Luck of the Dwarves relic. That requires level 83, but I'm not wasting my Luck of the Dwarves on this thing. This should be the last statue here because I hated this mystery. I don't know why it sucks so much for me, but I just can't stand this one. But here it is, the last rod going in, which gives us, well, it should. I guess I have to open it. No secrets left to steal. And if I read this, 50,000 archaeology XP. Let's go. We're really far into the next level already. Not a huge one, but at least it's a new collection. We get Red Rum Relics 1 completed. Nearly missed that level, and I knew it was coming too. 102 archaeology, which is huge for a lot of reasons. But we get our 2 work spots here. Well, actually, it's just 1 work spot and our new relic that we'll be able to get. Completely useless. But we do unlock, technically, the offhands, the Artificer's Measure, and the Orthan Furnace Core. It'll be a little while before we actually get them, but at least we can go for them now. Another completed collection. Boom. GGG2s. Time to combine these skull halves, or the painting halves, and get the war paint. Now we have our next relic. We were able to turn this thing in. I don't believe this one has anything special about it per se, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm going to get some crazy good power, but I've never had this one before. Just because I'm lazy and I don't like getting things that I don't need, so. Fury of the Small. Okay, that one's actually kind of massive. I've actually never had this one before, but it is important. Basic abilities generating more adrenaline is huge for all combat styles. Couple more collections to finish off here. Let's finish off Museum Armadillion 2 and the regular Armadillion 2. Boom. Whoopsies, I added those extra 2 to the collection and I'm very pissed off because I had the perfect amount and now I don't have enough to make this stupid relic. I didn't show it, guys, but we did get that last thing sorted. But if we hand these in to this Dagon, the whatever the hell his name was, the gatekeeper, we get a little piece of the relic. And now we'll go turn it in. I don't even remember what this one's for, to be honest. Persistent Rage. Your adrenaline will now generate outside of combat. Not a very useful one. I don't think I'll ever really have a need to use this, but, I want to get all the relics. I've probably said that like 8 times. Okay, now that we're on this farm run, let us talk about what the plan is now that we've caught up to the level 99 spot. It is quite good that we're here. And if I do my math correctly with all the stuff that I want to do, I'll easily make it to level 103 by the time I need to get to that spot so I can grind out the 103 spot. But we need to get Guildmaster first before we do anything else. So I believe there are 2 routes we could take with this. I could just go to the level 5 spot, like I said earlier, grind that thing out until I get 250 relics, not relics, 250 artifacts, however long it takes, or, and hear me out, we could do the Dragonkin 6 collection multiple times. Now, I'm really leaning into that one, and the reason I want to is obviously I don't want to do any kind of token farming anymore, and I don't believe I'm going to anytime soon, and I want everything from Dungeoneering, so that would be an amazing thing to get done, just the entirety of that collection, but it would take hours, probably days, to just do that. So, I think my decision is going to be to do that for a little bit, get a bunch of Dungeoneering tokens from that, in whatever way that I can, and, just kind of finish it off with the other spot. If there ends up being a better option that I'm not thinking about, it's too bad. It'll probably be done by the time this video comes out. After a little bit of research, I figured out that you have to actually learn how to make this stuff. So let's turn this into a golem framework. Boom. That actually gave a decent amount of invention XP. Nice. And actually, I was about to turn it in, but we can't do that. Luckily, in 5 minutes, we can go and grab a large memory. I haven't been to a Gthixian cache in a very long time, so we'll just wait here for a couple minutes till it opens, grab the memory, And boom, we are going to have the last relic we're getting pre-99. All right, that didn't take long at all. Let's add this to the relic. And now we have this one, which used to be a very important relic to get, but now no longer, since we have the memory dowser, converting all memories at once in your backpack. Before we get back on that archaeology grind, we are here with another herb lore level, just getting a couple 100,000 XP. We get about 350,000 XP every week from this alone, and our dailies give us 300,000 XP a day, which is why we're getting these levels so quickly. But there it is, 104 herb lore. It feels like just yesterday we were 101, but extreme cooking potions. That's probably useful for something. Yo, these changes are super cool. I know that you guys probably have already seen them from other YouTubers, but look at that. Spirit weed in the patch tells me, and it's the color of the seed. Oh, and I know that when I pull it, this seed has always been a different color, so it will be the same color herb, same color, but now it's physically that color. And a bunch of other herbs and seeds in my bank are different colors now, so this is awesome. Yes, I have been doing this every day. And yes, we are about to get a level here. 106 prayer. What a crazy level to get at this place of all places. The Nemi Forest coming in strong. Here's a fun little milestone at the Archaeology. Boom, 3,000 normal mode kills at the Archaeology. What an awesome achievement. Without getting attacked by the dragon dive bomb attack. Ooh. And without getting hit by the flame attack. Ooh, that's really nice too. I did not expect to get 2 tasks done there.
I got like pretty pissed off because he said like, oh man, when the archaeology artifacts bank storage is coming, like
nearly missed that level, but at the beehives of all places, 104 farming. Anything actually unlocked at that level? Skimatops. I can actually do skimatops, and this is also huge, and I'll show you why in a second. Now that I have bought the final dino breeding pen, I actually can make both this and I believe that one, unless I haven't made the breeding pen yet. That's actually kind of weird, but I can do this. Wood, vine, and stones. I have 75,000 of each, so boom, there's the second large pen, and it looks like I haven't actually done the breeding pen before. That's crazy. Do I have the resources for this? Ooh, I do not. So this is the last thing I need to build in all of Anachronia that is not IA related. So I'm going to save up for this, and then we're going to bring our stores back up to maximum, and we are going to be solely focusing on IA for the rest of the time that we are on this account, unless something new comes out. Dude, how does this happen? It hasn't even shown up yet. I have the farming pet, but I'm still in this window. So if I close it, will the farming pet show up? It does! Right there, dude. That's funny. 21 million XP, and I finally have the farming pet. Oh, that's so cool. Collected. Another huge moment. I cannot believe we're already getting this in the middle of our giant archaeology grind. 2 levels. That didn't level me up. Dude, I'm so bad at this game. All hope is not lost. I forgot to deactivate my last check of trades. So let us turn this shit in, and this will 100% get us the level. Hell yeah, 105 herb lore. It feels like just a couple days ago I was level 104. Well, I mean, I was 30 seconds ago, but you know what I mean. It's finally over. With this little bit of Orthenglass, we have achieved my dream. It's been about a week since I've last updated you in the archaeology, like almost a full week, but I've also reorganized my bank. This is the big one here though. Look at all of these artifacts, guys. And of course, we did just get another Tetra Compass. We're going to open 7 of these because I've gotten the materials to get these extra artifacts down here, this massive stack, and 7 full Tetra Compasses. So, it is time for the huge XP drops. I have been waiting so long. It's been 60 hours of archaeology just to get and be able to make this stuff. So I'm going to milk this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm milking the shit out of this. But we are going to get some fat XP here. We're going to start with the Tetra Compasses, but we cannot forget, we need to turn Wisdom Aura on. This is a 90-minute aura. I think we'll have enough time to make all the artifacts, but let's just run through this real quick, just in case we don't. Well, guys, here it comes. It sucks that we're only getting one of these because these artifacts are such low level, but 104 archaeology. We actually got a couple of spots. That's kind of cool. And with this is the last one excavated. We are done. Everything is fully made now, which is awesome, but we did not gain another level, of course. We were actually quite far away from another level. 500,000 XP. And that's what you get from these lower level spots. But I am so excited because we can turn these in for so much. But before we do that, we did unlock something from actually restoring all those artifacts. We should be ready. Oh shit, here it comes. Guildmaster qualifications completed on the account. That is awesome. I'm so glad that this is finally over because once we turn these in, we won't have enough for everything, but we'll have enough for everything that's really important. Before we start turning these in, guys, I want to show you we are starting at both 556,000 Dungeoneering tokens and 159,000 Chronotes. Let's see where we end up. And that was it at the end right there. You guys can see that in the chat we see 3.041 million tokens. That's crazy. But for Chronotes, we ended at 671,000. So now that we are Guildmaster, of course, let's go buy the most important things to get. Absolutely the most important things that we want to get is the energized meteorite shard, of course. Absolutely needs to happen because we want that tier 99 weapon, but we also get the research here. Next, we want the full archaeology outfit. Are you kidding me? Of course. That actually has a whole lot of uses, which we'll go over in a second. But the only other thing that I want besides this outfit in its entirety is this upgrade, the Matic Precision upgrade, which would be nice. But we first have to unlock this Matic Precision upgrade. So we're going to do that. Buy this. And you know what? Because I know we're going to get the required Chronotes for this eventually, this is the only other thing we don't have in this entire list. So we're going to buy that, finish off the entirety of the Professor set. Now all we have left is this Matic Precision upgrade, and I am so happy that we are done with all that. Let's get started with this research, and then we'll move on to the other half of this. Now that we have this full outfit, though, let's go over the benefits of it. 7% chance to increase excavation success rate, screening success rate, and Matic base precision. All of those are just incredibly good for resource gathering as well as just completing getting more artifacts faster. It's just going to be an all-around beast thing to have. Increased restoring speed, increased screening soil speed, and archaeology consumable rates are better. We get 3 free fixates a day, which is actually probably the most important thing. Fixate is the ability to allow you to excavate any site and pick which artifact you're going to get from it. 3 times a day is very nice, especially if you do it as a daily. I'm just going to be so happy because we have multiple of these sets here where I have way more of one resource than the other, so we can finish off some more sets of this if we really want to. So that'll probably be something I do over the next few days. Either way, guys, we are done with this. Also, of course, I forgot to mention the teleports to any dig site or collector. Yeah, dude, this is an overpowered ability. Now for the moment we've actually been waiting for. We have both shops that we want to buy stuff in. We have 3 million tokens. Right away, we're going to cut that in half because I need this advanced to gold accumulator, so let's just buy that. Actually, before we buy it, I do have a theory, and I think this works, and I want to buy this right now anyway, because why not? We're of course going to buy the Dungeoneering blueprint outfit. I thought I had that already, but guys, I was wrong. So I guess the entire Elite Dungeons outfit reduces the shop price in the store. So while I did unlock the one thing I wanted, I think I'm going to hold off on making or buying anything else before I have this outfit complete. I'm very close. I'm less than 5,000 fragments away. So once that's made, we get a huge discount in everything in the shop, so I might as well just wait. So we're going to hold off on this portion of it for now, and we made a shitload of progress, guys. So I think this is going to be where I end off the video. I hope you guys enjoyed and endured the suffering that I had to go through, because God, I hated doing all that crap archaeology this week, but it was all worth it in the end. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.